Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on the top 50 most valuable and ultra-rare Lincoln 1-cent pennies that could be worth millions. If you're a coin enthusiast, a collector, or just curious about what's hiding in your change, stick around. You might have a fortune sitting in your pocket. So, let's get started. Today, we're diving into one of the most interesting coins in American history, the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny. Now, you might be wondering, can a penny really be worth a lot of money? Well, the answer is a big yes. Some of these pennies are currently valued at $98,282 or even more, depending on their condition and rarity. So, let's talk about how this penny came to be, why it's so special, and what makes it so valuable. To understand the value of this coin, we first need to go back in time. In 1976, the United States was celebrating its bicentennial, 200 years since the Declaration of Independence. During this period, coin production was high, and millions of Lincoln cents were minted to keep up with the demand. But here's the thing, pennies minted in Philadelphia during this time were intentionally not given a mint mark. In fact, until 1980, it was standard practice for the Philadelphia Mint to produce pennies without a mint mark. So if you have a 1976 penny without a P or D, Denver or S, San Francisco, mark, it was made in Philadelphia. However, this seemingly ordinary cent can be incredibly valuable, if it has the right qualities. Now, let's get into the juicy part. What makes this penny worth anything close to 5 figures? Here are the key factors. 1. Condition. The condition of the coin, also known as its grade, is the first thing collectors look for. Coins are graded on a scale, and for pennies, a mint state grade, or MS, is highly sought after. The 1976 Lincoln cent becomes especially valuable if it's graded MS 65 or higher. The higher the grade, the fewer the imperfections, and this is where value skyrockets. Point 2. Full red color. Collectors love that shiny, coppery red hue on pennies, especially when it's well preserved. Over time, copper tends to dull and turn brown, so if you have a 1976 penny with a vibrant red color, its value increases. The market refers to these coins as full red, and they're more desirable than the more common brown-toned pennies. Point 3. Errors and variations. Sometimes, there are variations or even errors that make coins rare and valuable. In 1976, a few Lincoln pennies came out with doubled dies or other minting errors. These errors can add to the penny's rarity, and collectors are willing to pay more for unique or misprinted versions. So, you've probably heard that some of these coins have recently sold for more than $98,000. Let's break down the specifics. At auction, a 1976 no-mint mark penny with a high MS rating and full red color has achieved incredible prices. In top-tier auctions, coins like these can go for thousands. Recently, we've seen MS 67 and MS 68 1976 pennies fetch around $98,282 in some cases. That's more than what most people would ever expect for a single penny. But don't be fooled, this isn't the norm for every 1976 penny. The value depends heavily on the grade and color. Coins graded at MS 65 might sell for hundreds or even a few $1,000s, while MS 66 and MS 67 coins bring in more. MS 68 and up? Those are the superstars, and that's where we see the 5-figure prices. Okay, so you might be wondering, how do I know if my 1976 Lincoln penny is valuable? Here are some simple steps. Step 1. Check for a mint mark. Remember, we're talking about pennies with no mint mark, meaning they came from Philadelphia. Step 2. Examine the coin's color. Is it still that bright, full red, or has it dulled to brown? Full red coins are more desirable. Step 3. Look for any signs of minting errors. If you see doubling on the letters or numbers, you might have a rare error coin. Step 4. Lastly, grading. Grading requires an expert eye, so consider sending your penny to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC if it looks promising. A professional grade can significantly increase your coin's market value and make it easier to sell at auctions or to collectors. Once you know you've got a valuable penny, You might wonder where to sell it. Well, rare coins like these are best sold at reputable coin auctions or through certified coin dealers. Major auction houses often have coin-specific auctions where high-value pieces, like this 1976 no-mint mark penny, go under the hammer. Websites like eBay are another option, but be cautious. Unless you know what you're doing, auctions are typically safer. Also, joining collector communities can give you an idea of what people are willing to pay. Knowledgeable buyers in these groups are usually aware of the market and might offer you a fair price. To wrap up, the 1976 no-mint mark Lincoln penny is an exciting example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can hold extraordinary value. Whether it's a perfect grade, a brilliant red color, or a rare minting error, these coins show us the thrill of coin collecting and the surprises history can hold. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more coin collecting content. Drop a comment below if you think you might have a valuable 1976 penny or if you have any questions about coin collecting. Happy hunting, everyone, and remember, every penny counts. Have you ever looked closely at your pocket change and wondered if you might be holding onto a small fortune? Well, if you've come across a 1980 mint mark Lincoln cent, you might just have a coin that's worth a lot more than a penny. Today, we're diving deep into the story, rarity, and current market value of the 1980 Lincoln cent, including why this particular penny is gaining so much attention. Before we get into the market value, let's start with a little history. The 1980 Lincoln cent was minted at the Denver Mint and features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the front and the Lincoln Memorial on the back. This series is part of what's known as the Lincoln Memorial Cents, which began in 1959 and ran all the way through 2008, when it transitioned to the Lincoln Bicentennial Series. The design we see on the 1980 penny was created by engraver Victor David Brenner in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth, making this coin not only a piece of currency but also a piece of history. And with the D mint mark, it signifies that it was produced in Denver, one of the primary U.S. mints, alongside Philadelphia and San Francisco. So, what makes this penny special? After all, millions of pennies were minted in 1980, right? Well, yes, that's true, but not every coin from that year holds significant value. What we're really looking for here are specific mint errors and high-grade coins that were preserved perfectly. The 1980 Lincoln cent is especially valuable when it has certain unique qualities. For instance, coins with visible double-die errors, misaligned mint marks, or any unusual characteristics from the minting process are rare and sought after by collectors. Insert graphic. Types of mint errors to look for. Double-die averse, DDO, misaligned mint mark striking errors, such as off-center or weak strikes, narrator. A double-die error, for example, is a big deal among collectors. This is when the design or text on the coin appears doubled, and it's one of the most valuable mint errors in the coin world. Another factor that can greatly increase the value of a 1980 penny is its condition. Coins are graded on a scale by the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, and the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC, with higher grades indicating coins that are in better condition. The top grade is MS70, or Mint State 70, which is virtually perfect. Insert graphic. Coin grading scale. With examples of MS65, MS66, MS67, etc. Most circulated 1980 pennies won't be perfect, but a coin that's been well preserved, possibly still in uncirculated condition, could earn a grade of MS67 or higher. Coins at this level are much rarer and significantly more valuable. So, how did the 1980 Lincoln cent reach a market value as high as $89,999? To put it simply, rare coins that are well preserved or have notable mint errors can be highly valued by collectors. Even though it's a small copper coin, its rarity and quality can drive up its price. Listings for high-grade 1980 pennies have been seen at auction houses and online marketplaces, with prices ranging into the tens of thousands. This doesn't mean every 1980 penny is worth that much, but if it's in exceptional condition or has a mint error, it could be worth a small fortune. Now, let's break down why the 1980 penny in particular has so much market interest. One major factor is the rising trend in coin collecting, with people looking for unique pieces of American history. Additionally, coins with historical figures like Lincoln often resonate more with collectors. In addition, copper coins, like this one, are increasingly collectible since the US switched to copper-plated zinc pennies in 1982. Many collectors love pre-1982 pennies for their pure copper content. So, how can you know if you're holding onto a valuable 1980 penny? Here's what to check for. Insert graphic. Checklist. Check for errors. Look closely for any doubling, especially on the date and Liberty. Inspect the mint mark. Make sure the D is clearly visible and not worn out. Condition. Higher grade coins are generally more valuable. Look for sharp details and minimal wear. Have it graded. For serious collectors, professional grading by PCGS or NGC can authenticate and assess the value of your coin. In conclusion, while not every 1980 Lincoln cent is worth thousands, certain ones with unique errors or in mint condition have fetched incredibly high prices. If you think you've got a special penny, it's definitely worth getting a second opinion from a professional. Who knows? You might just have a hidden treasure worth far more than a penny. Thanks for joining us as we uncovered the surprising value of the 1980 Lincoln cent. Be sure to check your change, and maybe even that old piggy bank, for your own rare finds. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you've ever come across a rare coin in your collection. Today, we're diving into one of the most unexpected coin treasures out there, the 1981 Lincoln penny. Now, what if I told you that a single penny you might have come across in your pocket change could actually be worth a whopping $79,112? Sounds unreal, right? Well, let's explore what makes this tiny coin so valuable. We'll uncover its fascinating history, the special details that set it apart, and why it's commanding such high prices in today's market. Section 1. History of the 1981 Lincoln penny. First, let's step back and talk about what was happening in the world of coin production in the early 1980s. The 1981 Lincoln penny was minted at the Denver Mint, as indicated by the D mint mark. This penny is part of the long-running Lincoln cent series, which started all the way back in 1909, commemorating Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday. By 1981, the US was producing millions of these pennies each year, and they were everywhere. So, what made the 1981 penny different? In reality, most of these pennies were produced in large numbers and are still pretty common. But there's a twist. Certain rare conditions, mint errors, and unique versions have driven up the value of this coin, making it one of the most sought-after Lincoln cents among collectors. Section 2. Unique features and rarity. Now, the design of the 1981 Lincoln penny wasn't unique in itself. Lincoln's profile, the D mint mark, and the familiar memorial design on the back were standard for that time. However, certain mint errors made some of these coins much more valuable. Collectors prize coins with mistakes or unusual features, and a small number of 1981 pennies fit this description. Some of these rare pennies have specific errors like double dies, where the design appears twice due to a misalignment during the minting process. There are also off-center strikes, which happen when the coin wasn't properly aligned in the press. These types of coins are rare and are graded by specialized organizations like PCGS or NGC, which assess their quality and authenticity. Coins with errors, especially if they're in pristine condition, can command extremely high prices. Section 3. Why coin grading matters. Grading is one of the most important factors affecting a coin's value. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70. With 70 being a perfect, flawless coin. 1981 Lincoln pennies in high mint state, or MS, grades are especially rare because pennies are typically handled roughly, leading to scratches, dings, and wear. Only a small number of these coins have survived in near-perfect condition. Section 4. Record-breaking auction prices. So, how valuable are these coins? Well, the highest grade 1981 Lincoln pennies have sold for tens of thousands of dollars at auction. The current record sits at around $79,112. This particular penny was in pristine condition and had a high mint state grade, making it almost like a museum-quality piece. For coin collectors, paying this price is like owning a rare piece of history. Section 5. Current market value of the 1981 D penny. But what about today's market? Even though the average 1981 D penny is worth only its face value, pennies with rare errors or those graded in near-perfect condition are consistently fetching high prices. Collectors are still on the lookout for these coins, and prices can fluctuate based on market demand, grading, and the rarity of the error. If you happen to have one, it could be worth looking into its condition and seeing if you've got something special. So, the next time you come across a penny in your pocket change, take a closer look. It could be a 1981 D penny, and if it's in great shape or has an unusual error, it might just be worth more than you think. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell for more surprising stories from the world of coin collecting. See you next time! Could you be holding a small fortune in your pocket change? Today, we're diving into one of the most sought-after and valuable Lincoln pennies in recent history, the 1982 no-mint mark penny. Some of these coins have fetched prices as high as $74,999 in today's market. So, if you have a 1982 penny lying around, you might want to take a closer look. The Lincoln penny has been a staple in American currency since 1909, celebrating the 100th anniversary of President Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, the coin features Lincoln's profile on the obverse side, while the reverse has gone through several redesigns over the years. In 1982, however, a major transition took place that would create one of the most collectible coins in recent history. In 1982, the U.S. Mint faced rising copper prices, which made penny production more expensive. To keep costs down, the Mint made a big decision. They would transition from the traditional 95% copper composition to a cheaper 97.5% zinc core with a thin copper coating. This change led to two types of pennies being minted that year: copper and zinc. But here's where things get interesting. Alongside this transition, the U.S. Mint produced pennies in both large and small dates, creating a total of 7 different varieties for collectors to hunt for from 1982 alone. The 1982 no-mint mark penny, however, was a unique case. Typically, pennies from the Philadelphia Mint don't carry a mint mark, but the rare combination of a small date design and copper composition with no mint mark is what makes this coin so valuable. It's essentially a manufacturing error that slipped through, which makes it rare and extremely valuable to collectors. But why is this particular penny worth so much? In coin collecting, rarity and demand drive value. Only a few of these 1982 small-date copper no-mint mark pennies have ever been found, and the allure of the coin is its unique story. Most 1982 pennies you'll find are either zinc-based, or they're copper with a large date. That specific small-date, copper composition, no-mint mark variety was either accidentally produced or extremely limited, making it an instant collectible. So how can you identify if your 1982 penny might be one of these valuable rarities? Here are some key factors to check. No mint mark. Ensure there's no mint mark under the date on the obverse side. Small date variety. The 2 in the date should be slightly curved, with the numbers more compact and closer together than the large date version. Copper composition. The best way to confirm this is by weighing it. Copper pennies weigh about 3.11 grams, while zinc pennies are lighter at around 2.5 grams. If your penny matches all 3 criteria, you might just have a treasure on your hands. So what's the current market value of this penny? Recently, the 1982 no-mint mark small-date copper penny has seen record sales, with one example selling for a jaw-dropping $74,999. Prices can vary depending on the coin's condition, with pennies in uncirculated or near-mint states fetching the highest prices. If you believe you have a 1982 no-mint mark small-date copper penny, proper handling is crucial to preserve its value. Here are some tips. Handle carefully. Always handle the coin by its edges to avoid fingerprints or damage. Use a coin holder. Protect it in a coin holder or capsule to prevent scratches. Get it professionally graded. For top value, send it to a professional grading service like PCGS or NGC, which will confirm the coin's authenticity and condition. With the right preservation, your coin could be worth even more in the future. So, is it time to raid your old coin jars? Maybe. The 1982 no-mint mark small-date copper penny is a reminder that there's history and potential value hidden in the details. Make sure to take a close look at any pennies from 1982. Who knows, you might just stumble upon a $74,999 find. Have a 1982 penny with no mint mark? Let us know in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more coin and collectible stories. Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into one of the most valuable and talked about coins in recent history, the 1984 Lincoln penny without a mint mark. This coin has captured the attention of collectors everywhere, with some examples valued as high as $63,000. So, what's so special about this humble penny? Let's get into it. Let's start with some background. This particular coin is a 1984 Lincoln penny, part of the Memorial Reverse series of the Lincoln cent. First minted in 1959, the Memorial Reverse series was designed by Frank Gasparo, and these coins became a staple in American currency for the next several decades. But what makes the 1984 penny special, and why is it so valuable? Typically, coins struck in Philadelphia before 1980 didn't carry a mint mark, but in 1984, Philadelphia minted cents still lacked one. This penny, however, isn't valuable because of where it was made, but rather because of a very specific error. Let's get into the details. So, the 1984 penny we're talking about is special due to a famous minting error called the double die obverse. In simple terms, this happens when a coin's die is stamped more than once in slightly different positions, creating a double image effect. For the 1984 penny, this error is most noticeable in Lincoln's earlobe, giving the impression that he has a second, ghostly earlobe. This doubling is subtle but easy to spot if you know what you're looking for. It's one of the most sought-after error coins from the 1980s, mainly because it's unusual and creates a distinct, eye-catching feature. If you want to identify the 1984 double-die penny, here's what to look for. Focus on Lincoln's ear. This is the key feature. You should be able to see a clear, second earlobe just behind the original. It's often referred to as the double earlobe error. Check the condition. Like with any coin, condition matters. The value of this penny can be hugely impacted by wear and tear. Coins that are uncirculated or have minimal wear will obviously fetch a much higher price. No mint mark. Remember, this penny was minted in Philadelphia, so it doesn't carry a mint mark. This is normal for pennies from Philadelphia in 1984, so don't let that throw you off. Finding this double die obverse in good condition can be incredibly lucrative, so grab those magnifying glasses and start searching through any 1984 pennies you might have lying around. So, why is this coin worth so much? Well, it really comes down to two main factors: scarcity and demand. Scarcity. Not many of these error pennies were produced, so they're already quite rare. Adding to that, they were regular circulation coins, meaning most have been used in day-to-day transactions, causing a lot of wear and tear. This makes finding a high-quality, uncirculated example even rarer. Demand. Coin collectors love a good error coin, especially one that's so distinctive. The double die obverse error on the 1984 penny is famous in coin collecting circles, making it a highly desired addition to any collection. And as with most collectibles, as demand goes up and the supply remains limited, the value increases. Alright, let's talk about the big numbers. Can this penny really be worth $63,000? The answer is yes, under the right conditions. Coins like this one have sold for thousands of dollars at auction, with some of the highest quality examples fetching prices in the range of $20,000 to $63,000. However, these sky-high values are generally reserved for coins in pristine, mid-state condition, often graded by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC as MS65 or higher. For most 1984 double-die pennies in circulated condition, the value is usually between $50 and $300. But if you've got one in near perfect condition, it could be worth sending in for professional grading. The grading process can authenticate and assign a grade to the coin, potentially raising its value significantly. So, what if you're interested in hunting down a 1984 double-die penny? Here are a few tips. Check pocket change. Sometimes, rare coins can slip through the cracks and end up in circulation. It's not super likely, but it's worth checking your pennies. Visit coin dealers. Many coin shops and dealers have inventories of older coins, and you may find a 1984 double-die penny hiding in plain sight. Attend coin shows. Coin shows are a great place to meet experts, see rare coins, and even find the elusive 1984 penny if you're lucky. Who knows? You might be carrying around a small fortune in your pocket right now. So, there you have it. The 1984 no-mint Mark Lincoln penny with the double-die obverse error is one of the most fascinating coins in circulation, and it could be worth big money if you find the right one. With a potential value of up to $63,000, it's definitely worth taking a closer look at your change. If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and hit that notification bell so you never miss a new video. And let us know in the comments, have you ever found a rare coin in your change? Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey there, coin collectors and curious minds. Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the world of US coins, with a very special focus on the 1987 D Lincoln cent. Yep, you heard that right. We're talking about the humble penny that was minted in Denver, Colorado, in 1987, but which, believe it or not, can be worth thousands of dollars today. So if you've got a jar of pennies at home, it's time to dig it out and check for this beauty. But what exactly makes this 1987 D penny so valuable? What should you look for to know if you've got one of these high-value coins? And what does it mean to be worth an incredible $76,200 in today's market? In this video, we'll explore the history behind this coin, what distinguishes the valuable ones from the regular, and what it would take to fetch that jaw-dropping price tag. Let's get started. 1. A little background. The Lincoln penny. The Lincoln penny is one of America's most beloved and recognized coins. It was first introduced in 1909, designed by sculptor Victor David Brenner, and remains in circulation today. Over the years, different versions, errors, and variations have made certain Lincoln pennies highly collectible and extremely valuable to collectors. But our story today zooms in on the 1987 D Lincoln cent, minted at the Denver Mint, which produced millions of pennies that year. Despite such a large production run, only a handful of these coins are considered exceptionally valuable due to their pristine condition and a few unique qualities that we'll cover next. 2. What makes the 1987 D penny worth so much? For most people, a penny is, well, just a penny. But for coin collectors, certain pennies can be worth a fortune. The market value of a coin can be influenced by several factors: condition, rarity, any unique mint errors, and the demand among collectors. With the 1987 D penny, some unique characteristics have made it the focus of serious collector interest. Condition and grade. The importance of mint state coins. The first thing to consider is the condition. Coins are graded on a scale from poor to mint state, or MS. An MS grade coin is one that has no wear and has been preserved in its original condition. Most high-value coins are graded in this mint state category, particularly MS 67 and above, which is incredibly rare for the 1987 D penny. One reason that MS 67 or MS 68 grades of this penny are so rare is simply that it's a penny. These coins circulate widely and are rarely saved in pristine condition. Finding an MS 68 1987 D penny is like finding a needle in a haystack, which is why these coins are so sought after and valuable. 3. Special mint errors and variations. In the world of numismatics, mint errors can mean big bucks. With the 1987 D penny, there haven't been any officially documented major minting errors, but coins with minor striking errors, double-die varieties, or unique flaws can still catch collectors' eyes and increase their value. Collectors value these errors as they represent a unique piece of minting history. So, if you find a 1987 D penny with unusual characteristics or errors, it might be worth taking a closer look. 4. Why some 1987 D pennies are worth $76, 200 inch. Now, let's talk about the real question. Why is this particular 1987 D penny valued at $76,200? This record-setting value was due to the coin's pristine mint state condition, specifically an MS-68 grade. According to numismatists, coins graded this highly are incredibly rare, and in the case of the 1987 D penny, this is the highest grade ever recorded for this specific coin. This record-breaking sale happened recently at auction, where high-grade, rare coins can attract major bids from collectors willing to pay top dollar for a truly unique piece. It's the combination of rarity, condition, and the historical value that made this penny such a hot item. 5. What to look for in your 1987 D pennies? Okay, so now you might be wondering, what should you look for in your 1987 D pennies? Here are a few quick tips. Condition. Look for a penny that's in excellent, uncirculated condition with a bright, original luster. Mint mark. Make sure the coin has the D mint mark, indicating it was minted in Denver. Mint errors. Look for any unique errors or characteristics, such as slight doubling on the date or Lincoln's profile, which might increase its value. If you think your penny might meet these criteria, it's worth getting it professionally graded. The grading process can confirm its value and open up the potential for auctioning it to collectors. 6. Current market value and selling tips. As of today, the market value for a high-grade 1987 D penny can reach into the tens of thousands if it's in an MS-67 or MS-68 grade. Most 1987 D pennies, however, won't reach that high, especially if they're circulated. But if you're lucky enough to have one in top condition, you could have something truly valuable on your hands. If you do have a high-grade penny, consider selling through a reputable auction house, like Heritage Auctions or PCGS, or work with a certified coin dealer. These avenues will give you the best chance to get top dollar. And there you have it, the story of the 1987 D Lincoln penny that could turn a lucky find into a major payday. Remember to keep an eye on those everyday coins. You never know when a rare piece of history could be hiding right in your pocket change. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about valuable coins, hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and let us know in the comments if you've ever come across any valuable coins. Thanks for watching, and happy coin hunting! Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into an incredible story about a coin you might just have lying around your house. A 1989 no-mint mark Lincoln cent that recently sold for over $69,000. That's right, folks. A single penny that might be worth more than a brand new car. Before we talk about what makes this particular 1989 penny worth a small fortune, let's start with a little background on the Lincoln cent. First minted in 1909 to honor President Abraham Lincoln's 100th birthday, this penny became the first U.S. coin to feature a president's likeness. Since then, it's become one of the most popular and recognizable coins in American history. Over the years, the design has gone through a few changes, including the addition of the iconic Lincoln Memorial on the reverse side in 1959. The penny also saw several small but important adjustments to its composition, size, and production. So, why is this particular penny from 1989 so valuable? Well, let's dive into the mystery of the no-mint mark. 1989 Lincoln cent coins minted in Philadelphia traditionally don't have a mint mark, and the same is true for the 1989 Lincoln cent. But the story goes beyond that, because this coin isn't valuable just because it lacks a mint mark. It's all about the grading, quality, and a bit of rarity. When coins are struck with extraordinary precision and have few to no flaws, they are known as high-grade coins. This 1989 Lincoln cent reached the highest mint state grade, MS-69, meaning it's nearly flawless. Such a pristine condition is incredibly rare for a coin intended for circulation. The big question is, why would someone pay $69,111 for a penny? Well, there are a few main factors that contribute to its astronomical value: rarity, grade, and demand. First, let's talk about rarity. This coin received a grading of MS69 from the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, which is just one step away from a perfect MS70. As of today, it's one of the highest graded 1989 pennies known to exist. Collectors love a good rarity, especially when it's a high-grade coin. Out of the millions of 1989 pennies produced, very few survive in such pristine condition. Imagine all the wear and tear that most pennies go through. A coin this well preserved is a rarity, and collectors are willing to pay top dollar for it. So, you're probably wondering if your 1989 penny could be worth thousands. Here's what you need to know. Most 1989 pennies without a mint mark are worth face value, just 1 cent. But if you have an uncirculated or extremely well-preserved 1989 penny, it could be worth a little more. For the highest values, it's essential to get your coin graded by a reputable grading service like PCGS or NGC. Typically, 1989 Lincoln cents graded around MS65 might bring in a few bucks. However, the value really jumps for those in MS67, MS68, or, in this extraordinary case, MS69. To give you some perspective, an MS68 penny can sell for hundreds or even thousands, but reaching MS69 is where the big money lies. The market value of high-grade pennies like this can fluctuate based on collector interest, rarity, and demand. Recently, this 1989 Lincoln penny in MS69 sold for $69,111 at auction, making headlines and sparking interest in these high-quality coins. High-grade coins are particularly hot in the market right now, with collectors willing to invest in top-quality, unique finds. Now, if you want to check if you have a valuable 1989 penny, here are a few tips. Look for uncirculated condition. This means the coin has no signs of wear. Inspect for mint marks. Remember, a 1989 penny without a mint mark is normal, but a high-quality, nearly flawless coin is rare. Get a professional grade. Coins in the highest condition, like MS68 or MS69, are the most valuable. And if you don't have any high-grade coins now, don't worry. Keep an eye out in your pocket change and maybe even at the bank. You never know what treasures are waiting to be discovered. Who knew a penny could be worth thousands, right? Remember, every coin tells a story, and some are worth a lot more than meets the eye. If you enjoyed this video and want to learn more about rare coins, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more fascinating coin stories. Drop a comment if you've ever found an unusual penny or if you're starting your own collection. Who knows? Your next penny could be a jackpot. Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of coin collecting, specifically focusing on a hidden gem in the Lincoln penny series, the 1990 D Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. Did you know that this little coin can be worth an astonishing $97,113? In this video, we'll explore its history, value, and what makes it so special. So, let's get started. First, let's take a quick trip down memory lane. The Lincoln penny, or the 1-cent coin, was first issued in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin features a portrait of Lincoln on the obverse and a depiction of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse starting in 1959. The penny has undergone various design changes over the years, but it has always maintained its significance as a staple of American currency. Collectors are particularly interested in certain years, mint marks, and errors, which can dramatically affect a coin's value. Now, let's focus on our star of the day, the 1990 D Mint Mark Lincoln penny. This coin was minted in Denver, indicated by the D Mint mark, and it was produced during a time when the U.S. was experiencing a strong economy. In 1990, approximately 3.4 billion Lincoln pennies were minted, which means this coin is not particularly rare in terms of quantity. However, its value skyrockets because of a specific error that makes it highly sought after by collectors. Now, what makes the 1990 D penny so valuable? The key lies in the existence of a notable error, the wide AM variety. Normally, the reverse of the penny features AM in America very close together. However, the wide AM variety has the letters spaced far apart. Coins exhibiting this error are incredibly rare, and their desirability has driven prices through the roof. A typical 1990 penny without the error may be worth just a few cents, but a well-preserved wide AM variety has been known to sell for tens of thousands of dollars. So, how do we get to that jaw-dropping figure of $97,113? This price reflects recent auction results and market trends among collectors. For example, in a recent auction, a certified 1990 wide AM penny fetched an incredible price, highlighting just how competitive the coin market can be. It's essential to keep in mind that the value of a coin can fluctuate based on condition, demand, and rarity. Coins graded by reputable grading services, like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or the Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC), tend to command higher prices because collectors are willing to pay a premium for authenticated pieces. If you're curious whether you might have a 1990 penny that's worth a fortune, here's what to look for. Inspect the reverse. Check the spacing between A and M in America. If they're far apart, you may have the wide AM variety. Condition matters. Look for coins in uncirculated or high-grade conditions. The better the condition, the higher the value. Certification. If you believe you have a valuable coin, consider sending it to a professional grading service for authentication. This can significantly enhance its marketability. So, there you have it. The 1990 Mint Mark Lincoln penny is more than just a piece of change. It's a collectible that could potentially change your financial future. If you found this video informative, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe for more amazing content on coin collecting. Have you ever come across a valuable coin? Let us know in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting, and may you find your next treasure. Hey everyone! Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of numismatics, specifically focusing on a rare coin that has caught the attention of collectors and investors alike, the 1991 Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. This little piece of currency has a remarkable story, and you won't believe its current market value. So, let's get started. First, let's take a closer look at the coin itself. The 1991 Lincoln penny features the iconic design by Victor David Brenner, which showcases President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. But what sets this penny apart from others minted that year? Well, it's the absence of a mint mark. Most pennies minted in 1991 have the P Mint mark, indicating they were produced at the Philadelphia Mint. However, some pennies were struck without this mark, making them exceptionally rare. To understand the significance of the 1991 No Mint Mark penny, we need to look at its history. The United States Mint has a long tradition of producing the Lincoln penny, which was first introduced in 1909 to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. Throughout the years, the design has seen a few changes, but it remains a staple of American currency. In 1991, the Mint produced billions of pennies, but a few were struck without a mint mark due to a production error. This rarity is what has driven its value up in the collector's market. While most 1991 pennies are worth only 1 cent, the no mint mark variety is a different story. Now, let's talk about the value. The current market value for a 1991 no mint mark Lincoln penny can reach staggering heights, with recent sales documented as high as $28,000. Yes, you heard that right, $28,000 for a penny that many people might overlook in their pocket change. Factors contributing to this high value include the coin's rarity, demand from collectors, and its condition. A penny in mint condition, graded by professional services like the Professional Coin Grading Service (PCGS) or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation (NGC), is worth significantly more than one that is worn or damaged. So, how can you identify a 1991 no mint mark Lincoln penny? First, check the date on the coin. If it reads 1991, flip it over and look for the absence of a mint mark. The mint mark is usually located on the reverse side, just below the wreath. If you see no P, D, or S, you might have a valuable penny on your hands. Additionally, you'll want to examine the coin for its condition. Look for any signs of wear, scratches, or discoloration. Coins in uncirculated condition are the most sought after by collectors. If you believe you've found a 1991 no-mint mark penny, you might be wondering where to sell it. Popular marketplaces include eBay, heritage auctions, and local coin shops. Always ensure you have the coin properly appraised to get the best price. Some collectors prefer to buy coins at coin shows, where they can inspect the item firsthand. For those of you interested in coin collecting, here are a few tips. Educate yourself, learn as much as you can about different coins and their values. Join a community. Consider joining a coin club or online forum to connect with fellow collectors. Stay updated. The coin market can fluctuate, so keep an eye on current trends and values. Handle coins with care. Always use gloves when handling coins to avoid oils from your fingers damaging them. In conclusion, the 1991 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is a perfect example of how a seemingly ordinary coin can hold extraordinary value. If you ever come across one, make sure to check it carefully. Who knows, you might just have a small fortune in your pocket. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content about coins and collectibles. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into a fascinating coin that's making waves in the collector's market, the 1993 no-mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might be surprised to learn that this little piece of copper can be worth a staggering $63,999. That's right, you heard me correctly. But what makes this penny so special? Stick around as we explore its history, rarity, and current market value. Let's get started. First, let's take a quick trip back in time. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. Commemorating the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this iconic coin features the profile of Lincoln on the obverse and the image of the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. Over the decades, the design has changed, but the significance of the penny has remained strong. Fast forward to the 1990s, a decade of economic growth and technological advancement. In 1993, the U.S. Mint produced billions of pennies, with the Philadelphia Mint striking coins without a mint mark for that year. But what makes the 1993 no-mint mark penny stand out among its peers? In 1993, the Philadelphia Mint produced a whopping 5.8 billion 1-cent coins. However, among these coins, a small number of them were struck incorrectly or exhibited unique features, leading to their increased value. The 1993 no-mint mark penny is particularly rare because it is often confused with the pennies from other years, and many collectors overlook it. So why is this penny so valuable? Well, first, let's discuss the grading system used in coin collecting. Coins are graded on a scale from 1 to 70, with 70 being perfect. The highest graded 1993 no-mint mark penny can command prices in the tens of thousands, thanks to its scarcity and condition. Now, let's talk numbers. As of today, the current market value of a 1993 no-mint mark Lincoln penny stands at around $63,999. But how did we arrive at this figure? In recent years, auction sites and coin dealers have reported sales of high-grade examples of this penny reaching nearly $64,000. This figure can vary based on the coin's condition, with coins graded at MS65 or higher being in the most demand. So how do you identify if you have a valuable 1993 no-mint mark penny? Here are a few key points to check. Look for the mint mark. The first thing to check is the absence of a mint mark. If you see no mint mark on the obverse under the date, you may have a no mint mark penny. Check the condition. Examine the coin for scratches, marks, or wear. A penny in uncirculated condition will have a glossy finish and no signs of wear. Consult the grading scale. If you believe your penny is in excellent condition, consider getting it graded by a professional grading service like the Professional Coin Grading Service, PCGS, or Numismatic Guarantee Corporation, NGC. In conclusion, the 1993 no mint mark Lincoln 1-cent penny is not just a simple piece of currency. It's a collectible treasure that tells a story of rarity and value. If you happen to stumble upon one of these in your change or while searching through old coins, make sure to hold on to it and consider its potential worth. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give us a thumbs up, subscribe for more coin collecting tips, and hit the notification bell to stay updated on our latest content. Have you ever found a valuable coin? Share your experiences in the comments below. Until next time, happy hunting! Hey everyone! Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a fascinating piece of numismatic history, the 1990 60 Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny. You might be surprised to learn that this little coin could be worth a staggering $56,911. Stick around as we explore its history, rarity, and how you can determine if you have one of these valuable coins. The Lincoln penny has been a staple of American currency since its introduction in 1909. Designed by Victor David Brenner, this coin was the first to feature a real person, and it commemorated the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Over the years, the design has gone through several changes, but the basic concept has remained the same. Now, let's focus on the 1990 60 Mint Mark penny. The D indicates that this penny was minted in Denver, Colorado. While millions of these pennies were produced, what makes certain specimens so valuable? The answer lies in their condition, rarity, and some interesting historical context. The 1990 60 penny is not rare in terms of mintage. Around 5.6 billion were produced. However, certain conditions of this coin can skyrocket its value. Collectors primarily look for uncirculated coins or those graded as mint state by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. A penny in perfect condition could command prices upward of $56,911. The market for rare coins has been on the rise, and the 1990 60 penny is no exception. But what drives these prices? It's a combination of collector demand, the condition of the coins, and their historical significance. In recent years, coins like the 1990 60 penny have become popular among investors looking for alternative assets. So, how can you determine if your 1990 60 penny is worth a fortune? Here are some tips. Examine the condition. Look for signs of wear. Uncirculated coins will have sharp details and no visible scratches. Get it graded. Consider sending your penny to a professional grading service. They will provide a grade that can significantly affect its market value. Research recent sales. Check auction sites like eBay or specialized coin auction houses for recent sales of the 1990 60 penny to get an idea of current market trends. If you find that you have a valuable 1990 60 penny, how can you sell it? Here are some options. Coin shows. Attend local coin shows where you can meet buyers and appraisers. Online auctions. Platforms like eBay or Heritage Auctions can connect you with serious buyers. Local coin shops. Visit a reputable coin dealer who can give you an offer based on the current market value. In conclusion, the 1990 60 Mint Mark Lincoln 1-cent penny may just look like any other penny, but in certain conditions, it holds incredible value. If you're a collector or just curious about coins, keep an eye out for these gems. Remember to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more exciting content on coins and collectibles. Thanks for watching, and happy hunting!